So you've now filled in your chart. You've gathered information about the event that you chose, and now it's time to put it together into your web page. So if we look again at the task from the directions, you're supposed to write a multi-paragraph written response in which you analyze the significance of the chosen event on the civil rights movement. Notice we have to say who was involved, where the event happened, what the conflicts were, how the conflicts were resolved or how the event ended, and the impact of the event on the civil rights movement. So it sounds like we need to give an overview or a summary of the incident, of the problems that led up to the incident, of the event itself, and then most importantly of how that event then impacted the civil rights movement as it continued to grow. We need to make sure we don't overly rely on one source. So in our chart, we have 3 different sources. We need to make sure that as we cite our sources in the entry, that we are using all 3 sources. We need an intro, we need evidence, and we need a conclusion. Now, this is a little bit different than most of the things that you've written because you've paraphrased or summarized a lot of your information rather than quoting it, but that's perfectly fine. As long as we have citations, then we've used evidence from sources and we've given them credit. And then, of course, we're going to end with a conclusion. So just to review, we have to pay for all the information that we use. Remember, if you have an author, you put the author's last name in the citation. If you have no author and only the title, you put the first few words of the title. If you have 2 sources with the same title, and that happens often when we're looking up specific people, for instance, like Rosa Parks, then you use the name of the website in italics instead in the citation so that we can tell the difference between one source with the same name and the other. So I wanted to do a quick refresh of the directions, and these should be in the Google Classroom post. I'm going to show you a sample, and there will be a video that goes over the sample, so you'll need to view that, as you'll see, as the next step in the module before you write anything.